Hello, welcome to this video where I'm going to share with you and show you a method and technique how you can create a seamless and tileable 2D texture which could be used for 3D texturing or any other event you want to use that texture for. Now what you see in front of the screen is a mud or deer texture that's been sourced from a quick Google search, and I'm going to be using this one for this tutorial. So currently the image in the size and the form that is not relevant and not going to fit us really well. So what we're going to do is go to the File, New, and create a new document which is being square, and I'm going to start with 1024 by 1024. I think that's a kind of okay size for a tileable texture, especially for this demonstration. So I'm going to hit OK and wait for it to load up. And I'm going to use the texture, click and drag into the newly created document. I'm going to press Ctrl T and see if it's been scaled properly to fit the canvas, which it is. And from here what I want to do is click Alt, click on the image, and then drag it a bit downwards so it kind of fills out that empty background which is on white. If I plug that back in, I can crop one of those top parts which I don't really need. Press Ctrl D to deselect the marquee selection tool. And from here what I can do is start to take care of this seam that you can see right here from where we cropped. So what I can do is go to the healing brush tool, click right button on my mouse. I'm going to increase the hardness for the brush and try to increase the size of the brush equally. I'm going to back out, press Alt to source the thing I want to start to paint with. I'm going to drag my mouse across the canvas and see how that fixes the seam. Okay, so I can now see that the hardness is a bit tough, so I'm going to lower that a little bit, try to lower the brush size, and I'm going to go one more time and see if I can do a better job. Okay, so that looks nice. Do the same thing for the right side. Okay, so I don't really like this seam, so I'm going to source from another point and repaint that in. Okay, so far I'm happy how that looks. What we can do right now from this point is shift select the other one and press Ctrl E on the keyboard to have that as a single image. So I'm going to make a copy of it just in case, pressing Alt and click, and I'm going to go to the filter, other, offset, and I'm going to make sure to put that on 512 by 512 just to see if we have the seams. So if you were to work with the tileable canvas which is 248 by 248, you would type into 1024 and 1024. So as we're working with 1024, we're using 512 to get the center points for this texture. Once again, I'm going to zoom in, click on the patch tool, or in this case healing brush tool, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to paint out the seams. Wait for it to do the changes for the image. Depending how big the image is, you might see that Photoshop takes a little bit more time for the changes to be applied. So at this stage we're working with 1024 by 1024, and it's doing the changes pretty quickly, so you don't have to wait on Photoshop to do the modifications. But if you were to work with a 4K image, you could expect the changes to be, take some more time. So I can see there's some plastic bottle here. I probably want to take that out as well. Something is weird on the middle here, so I'm going to paint that out as well. I just don't like how that looks. Okay, so far we have taken out the seams which were running from vertical and horizontal. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the filter, other, offset, and press OK. I'm going to check if there's any seams left in the image. which I don't see currently. If I want to double check, I can go to the filter, other offset, and nudge a little bit on the right side, nudge a little bit on the left side, and voila, this is how you take out the seams. This is how you make a tileable texture in Photoshop that could be used in 3D texturing if you're using tools like Marmoset Toolbag or Quixel Suits or any other tool for texturing. So I hope this method comes across clear to you and you can use it on your own. So this wraps up the episode. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out another videos about 3D modeling. There's a tutorials on 3ds Max, tutorials on Unreal Engine. So I hope you find that useful as well. And I'm going to say goodbye to you. Bye.